There we go. Swap. Sorry, he's been irritating me the entire time and I hit him in the face with a hard hat. Is he dead? That didn't go well. We tried something what we could, but that just made things worse. Not nice, kids. Not nice at all. You put a dent in my lovely mask. Ah. I guess we better look for something to swap it with. Damn it! Hey everyone, I'm Series Circuit and welcome back to Ghost Tricks. I just closed my preview screen so I couldn't see for a second, but it's okay. It's late at night, we've gained a little buddy who also has ghost powers, which means the puzzles are gonna get even more complicated, which is just great when it's in the middle of the friggin' night. I'm recording this late because I've had a lot to do today and my brain is not working and the puzzles are getting extra hard. So without further ado, shall we get to it? Oh, did I click chat to select and not I did, oops. I meant to click continue, fuck. Manual save, let's go. Tell how awake my brain is. Let's just hope this is one of the chapters where they just talk and I don't have to do anything. Oh god, 10 years ago a man named Cecil took a little girl named Leanne hostage and then was killed by a meteorite fragment. It's already going well, I can read. Tonight a man named Cecil met a detective named Leanne at a junkyard on the edge of town and then was killed by a bullet. But the scene I find waiting for me on the other end of the phone line feels like the final nail in the coffin of my lost memory. What the fuck? Huh? What? I see myself. We're dead. We're dead. What the fuck is going on? Inspector Carbonara's dead. There you are, Commander Sith. Finally, Sith Lord. Cecil, where have you been, my good man? We've been looking everywhere for you. Had a little unfinished business to take care of. Didn't think it would take this long. What about your people? They sure went out of their way to mess me up. I say, I believe we fulfilled every one of your conditions in our little deal. What right do you have to complain about anything outside our bargain? We could talk about that when we get together. This will be our last communication by telephone. We'll arrive in 1 hour. I look forward to seeing you, Cecil. Fuck! Dawn is approaching. The darkness surrounding my own mystery is deep, but I know it's always the darkest before the dawn. What the heck? Yes, we're nearing our final stages of our little deal, my good man. Yes, sir. All preparations are complete, sir. And we just had a report, sir. Lights have been spotted, sir. How many times is he going to say, sir? Because he's making my poor, tired brain think it's losing the plot. Hey, have we now? Have they now? Oh, for God's sake! By all means, let me have a look. Sorry, I'm enjoying the tunes. I'm hyping myself up. Yes, we're very close. We will now disconnect from the communication cable and have no service until we arrive, sir. Very well. Where the fuck are they? Just out of curiosity, I really want to know. The music is so cheery for someone so evil. Oh, fuck. Does that mean we're stuck on this boat now, though? Are we stuck on this boat? Because we're earwigging this conversation. Holy hell, it's a whole submarine! Oh my god, they're a whole submarine! What the hell is going on? I'm too tired for this. There's too much going on. Nice try, Inspector Cabanela, but you could never stop me. Why do I look so evil? Fuck! God damn, man. See ya, sucker. No, I'm not that. That's not me. I'm a nicer person. Maybe my soul's split into two and the good side's like the ghosty version and the bad side's this. So that submarine guy and his people have a deal going on with me, do they? If that's the case, they probably aren't the ones who killed me tonight, right? Anyway, there's definitely something behind the inspector's death. I think I better talk to him. Absolutely. Hello, doodad. Let's go. He doesn't know who he is. Give me a second. Hey, do you think you could wake up for me? Come on. Oh boy, he's still unconscious, eh? I guess he hasn't been dead for not very long then. I'm just going to go ahead and go back 4 minutes before his death. I'm a little nervous about what I might see there though. But if that's where I'm going to find my answers, I can't run away from it. That is very, very much true. You can't run away from it. Like, literally, we are doing stuff that we don't know about. Or at least our body is, and the evil part of our soul. That's my going theory. Ch15 maintenance building. And once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostages will go free. Carry out the execution immediately and wait for our call. This guy on the right, us, we are dead set on Detective Joel not seeing a day through. That's a good boy. Gee, a hostage sure is a handy thing. You're talking about Camilla. It's his own daughter. You're using his own daughter to end him. It gives me complete control over the top police inspector in the country. So, who's the hostage that you've got? Because it can't be Camilla unless Detective Inspector, whatever his face over there, is like really connected to her. I know he's like his best friend's daughter, ex-best friend, but yeah. What's the matter? All those broken bones smart a bit? You broke his bones! Fuck, man! I'm gonna get myself in so much trouble if I keep saying that. What is it like to feel pain? Does it make you feel alive? What are you doing? Why are you doing this? Now, is that any kind of question for a top inspector to ask? Isn't it obvious? Revenge, of course. What revenge? A revenge on all the people who stole my life away from me 10 years ago. Oh my god. Don't be ridiculous. It was a meteorite that stole your life, or have you forgotten that? What? His hand's on the hot thing, and he's not feeling it. Either this guy's insane, or something else is going on. I was murdered by all of you. Oh, this is not me. That guy can't be me. It's the guy wearing my body, but it ain't me. I've got too much decency. Detective Joel had chased me down and forced me into a corner even though I was innocent. Leanne, the girl who was right there when I was running. Leanne, she was just an innocent little girl playing in the park. That's exactly right. She was a little girl. How can you blame her? If that brat hadn't been there, I never would have thought of taking a hostage. Well, that's on you. That's not her fault. She's a child. That's the most self-centered garbage I've ever heard. I agree. That is complete and total rubbish. And finally you, Inspector Carbonalia. Me? If you hadn't done what you did, I never would have pointed a gun at that kid. Bloody hell, man. He has like a permanent smirk on his face too, but he's like unhappy. You were so proud of your spotless record, and my case was the one blot on it, wasn't it? Only 2 people know the real truth, me and Detective Joel. Ooh, what dirt do you have on this guy? Because this guy has been irritating me this entire time with his high and mighty attitude. Please tell me what dirt you have on him. I bet tonight's execution will be quite a relief for you, won't it? One of the people who knew about the stain on your record will disappear for good. That's why you didn't help him escape from prison. That's the kind of guy you are. I mean, I wouldn't put it past him, but I feel like he's got a thread of decency. I got nothing to say to you. You never listen anyway. That's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. This guy put his whole ass hand on a thing. He don't feel pain. He don't feel nothing. What the devil is that? Yeah, God, yep. Start praying to whoever you believe in, because this is not right. Now then, Inspector. Time to make a big red stain on your spotless white coat. He's got ghosty powers. He must do, because otherwise he's like, what's the word for telekinesis, but like a human does it with a mind. I can't remember what the word is. This was another condition of my deal. To wipe out everybody who knew about Tensky. Ooh, how the heck are we supposed to prevent that? Revenge? That's what I'm up to? None of this makes any sense. I agree. I'm just as bamboozled, confused, and whatever else you want to use. Confuddled, that's a good word too. Hey man, oh no. Mind telling me what's going on? I was hoping you could do that. My head's spinning, baby, and I'm to understand that Cabanelli character who just got shot is me. That's right. And you're supposed to be the scoundrel there who just shot me? I guess so. But you couldn't be, could you? Huh? After all, the guy in the red suit just walked out of the door, right? So, who are you? I have no idea. I guess I just have to face it. I'm not that Sissel guy. No, we're not. I'm somebody who's searching for myself. That's why I'm here to save you. But then again, we can still keep the name Sissel, because didn't Detective Joel say that back then that this guy wasn't going by that name? So that is our name. Or at the very least, what we can use as our name. At the very least, you have the information about that guy in red, information I need. So you come on a rescue mission now, did you? Nothing like the sound of that, baby. Because there's a very important life here somewhere, a life valuable to this nation. Okay, so do your thing, baby. Are you talking about your life? Because if so, that's a bit arrogant. Just a smidgen. I have no idea how the fuck I'm gonna save him. Not a clue. So, are you a manipulator too? I have ghost trick powers of the dead, yeah, but I can't control living creatures. Anywho, I think you better be very careful. The guy in red is a manipulator, and naturally he knows about powers like yours. If he realises you're here, the same things might get a little sticky. You're right, I better be careful. Well, how the heck am I supposed to do this? That's a good boy, gee. Okay, we already know about all of this. We go into crazy mode. Look at him. There's something emanating from his body. That's the same thing that was coming off the meteorite. It's really a sign of having special powers of the dead. That's what we had on our body too. I have no idea what the fuck to do apart from dial 999 and be like, help! How am I gonna be able to do anything without him seeing me? We could rock a helmet. But he will see that, won't he? I mean, it's the only thing I can really reach, so. What happens if we rock this helmet? Uh-oh. What's going on? I've never seen a ghost world like this. Neither have I. I'm scared. So you're here, are you? No. No. Don't address me directly. I noticed you think you can stop me, do you? Not in the slightest. I don't know why you're wearing my face, but you might as well give up now. I can control everything. Damn it, what the fuck are you doing, buddy? No, why are you speed walking into this? Everything, including the life of the police inspector in white. Why can't I go into... it won't let me! I can't do anything! Wait, don't you... Oh, fuck. The other me knows about the powers of it as well. Well, who wouldn't notice what you just did? You were practically shouting, look at me, baby. It looks like it might be hard to save you under these circumstances. I guess I can't use my powers right in front of him like that. Guess I, yeah, how? How the fuck? What? I'm so confused. How are we gonna save the inspector? I don't know. Perhaps if I close the spout. Did he notice that? No, he didn't. Happy fucking days. I'm just trying to figure out what he will and won't notice. Yeah, we know about this, the speech too, but it's just quicker. So we're on the spout. So what if we had oh my god, what the fuck happened there? Look at this place. Yeah, man. Look at it, it's gone. What the hell happened down here? What in the world happened here? I think I'm starting to remember. Something bad happened here, and now there's another death line hidden here. What? Another death? Didn't I tell you from the start? Didn't I say a very important, valuable life? Oh, I thought you was talking about... Okay, yeah. Me and Sissel thought he was talking about the same thing himself. I'm just a crazy character in a white coat, baby. Okay. Oh no! It's the Pigeon Man! Hey, come to think of it, where is the old pigeon guy? He disappeared a long while ago, actually, that's the point. He's going to be the... Okay, we're going to move this. Sorry, Cabernalia, you're just going to have to face down the barrel of the gun, literally. Okay. This is some kind of device. Very astute observation. I'm sorry, my memory isn't working. Yeah, mine isn't working too well right now either. I do remember seeing somebody use this equipment though. Okay, well, we'll open this then. I was hoping to be able to use a device to do something, but no, we'll open this. Sorry, Cabernalia, but we're gonna go talk to the crazy pigeon doctor. Excuse me? Are you awake? He is now. Of course, I never sleep during work hours. Professor, do you recognise me? The only one crazy character in a white coat that I know of. He hasn't lost his memory. I'm not the type who likes losing things, but never mind that. Carbonalia, this is quite the surprising guest you brought with you, pretending like you didn't just blow up the place. Are you talking about me? This is a different guy, and I'm his guest, actually. He said he came to rescue us. Unlike you, my sharp friend, he still hasn't gotten his memory back. Pitiful. Well, that's a bit mean. We don't deserve that kind of level of insult. Ouch, sir. I'm sorry, I just love his face, and yes, it does, it hurts. Our feelings are hurt. Anyway, now we'll be going back to 4 minutes before your death. In order to change your fate, that is. But aren't we already in the past, man? But we can go back even further, I've done it before. I still don't see a path to saving Inspector, but if we go back further, maybe I'll find a lead. Let's go. Oh, damn. Oh, they're examining my body. You can't see it, but I'm doing air quotes. How many times do I have to tell you, Professor? This place is dangerous. I agree. Don't be daft. I can't leave now. He's completely dead, but just as I thought, I'm getting a reading. He's not. He's gonna come back. He's gonna do something. This is the source of his powers. If I remove it, he's gonna come back just in time, isn't he? He's not dead, he's just not there. The true form of a manipulator isn't something you can detect, it's a spirit. That is true. Ridiculous. So you figured it all out, huh? I would shit myself if this guy started talking to me. I honestly would. You're a clever man, Inspector Cabernalia. Oh, so it's really true. I wasted a lot of time tonight because of you, Inspector. Oh, no. But it's all just like you said. I died 10 years ago. This body is just a vessel, a shell. I control everything. This shell, people. Just like I controlled the Justice Minister and Leanne. Leanne? How? What did you do? So it's true, you were manipulating my baby at that time. Oh. In the junkyard. I told you she looked very hesitant to shoot us. You made her shoot your shell. But why? Why would you do something like that? So, okay, right, Carbonalia. Well, I've got to have some words with you. I know it's very intense. But, you just heard him say that he got Leanne to shoot him, and yet he is walking around. So why the hell did you think shooting him later on was going to do anything? To create conclusive evidence, you know, on that security tape. I hate how evil we look. Now she's a murderer too. She'll suffer just like Joel did. Oh. Now then, Professor, I'm afraid it's time for you to die. I don't have any grudge against you. I'm even grateful to you. Oh yes, so why don't you let me live then? I'll be leaving this country forever tonight, but before I do, I need to erase all evidence that these powers of mine exist. Along with the contraption in his room. So, if I'm going to dissipate by daytime, how is this guy able to keep going for so long? This time the thing will work the way it was meant to, and it will all be over. Cupid won't turn this time. He'll shoot his little arrow this way. Professor, look out! That's how his bones got broken. Oof. How? Dynamite, eh? When the devil did he put that there? He planned it all out tonight, having my baby shoot him, having his corpse disappear. His corpse disappeared? When? The medical examiner, remember him? He was a complete, utter imposter. He's blue! Everyone who's been blue, I should have known. Everyone who has like a blue tinge to their skin in this game has been part of that group. I should have clocked it. Said he was going to take the corpse back to the lab, but he already made a deal with the manipulator to meet him and give him his body back. But I wasn't going to let that happen, baby. You saw through their plans, eh? I noticed right away the medical examiner didn't know the first thing about examining a body, that is true. I knew he was a fake, so I tracked him down and brought him off. Brought him off? I had him smuggle the corpse to this room. I thought we could find the source of his powers. Of course, never in my wildest dreams did I think his abilities were powers of the dead. Anyway, there isn't much time. He's leaving the country before dawn. And I'm gonna follow him, of course, after I save you two. But something's been nagging in the back of my mind. I remember what Ray said to me tonight. He said that the spirit ceases to exist by daybreak. But if that's true, how could a spirit from 10 years ago still be here? No time for thinking now, baby. Action is the name of the game. But well, that's true. I want to know. I want to know because if I'm going to cease to exist, why the hell is he not? Work your magic and take us back even further into the past. You could at least answer my question. Rude. Should I just tell him? Be like, both of you, run. Alright man, jump in there and stop the explosion, would you? Easy enough for you to say. Foolish of you to say too. If you stop the explosion, he'll just do me in some other way. Fair enough, then jump in there and take care of that man in red, would you? I repeat, easy enough for you to say, and most likely impossible to boot. Yeah, if that red man sees me, I lose complete control. I can't do anything. That huge explosion didn't even make him bat an eye. Well, what do you propose then, Professor Praytell? Your best bet is to save me during the explosion without him noticing. Easy enough for you to say, sheesh, what's with all these people? Yeah, I agree. That they're like, you need to do this, you need to do that. It's a tall bloody order. As he says, easier said than done. Anywho, jump in there and do something. Oh, I'll do something. I'll fuck off. I'll go on that telephone line. I'll go back to the present and just fuck off. It's no use, I can't open it. It could be the fact the person is standing on it and have anything to do with it. I may look small, but I'm pretty heavy set. He sounds so proud of the back too. This door, such a pity, too bad it doesn't open downwards. Sometimes life can be so hard, wouldn't you agree, Professor? Yeah, that's why we're both dead. The door that opens downwards, eh? I can't reach anything. Door that opens downwards. I can't actually do anything. I have no idea what to do. I'm thinking I probably have to wait until the friggin' explosion goes off because the only thing I can do to examine this, maybe ask the doctor about it. What in the world is this thing? This device has the meteorite data entered into it. If it detects Temsky radiation, it responds. Got that, kid? Isn't it a lovely thing? I guess sometimes it's important not to think too much about things. What a sorry pair. Well, what do you think you're doing? Just thought I'd try it out. If you do that, you're going to set the contraction in motion. Oh yeah? It's just a thought. He just thought he'd blow me up in what he thought. Oops, that was my bad. But there aren't a whole lot of things I can use my tricks on in this room. It's true, there's not really a whole lot of things I could do. I mean, the inspector's sat by a president. Ah, fuck. We are a bit screwed here. I have no idea what to do. I'm honestly really confused. The doctor's gonna move slightly closer to me right now. So I can like hop on here. I have a feeling that perhaps I'm supposed to use this measuring device to get up. I know we're running out of time, but there doesn't really seem to be anything I can do. I can't use my powers in front of him, but it seems like when he's lying down, he's not. Does his body have weight on? There's no use, I can't open it. Could be the fact the guy's standing in red on it too. Eddie too, and yeah. He's more heavy set than he looks too. Why are you asking me? This door. Such a pity, yeah. I don't know any door that opens downwards. This door opens up. Have I got... What's the face with me? No, so I can't swap the door with anything. Perhaps I need to go and recruit the dude. I have a feeling I'm just going to stay over here. We're just going to watch and see how things play out. I did not see him hold the door there last time. I'm leaving this cut. Yeah, yeah. As you perhaps already noticed, time is running out, baby. Yeah, no, perhaps about it, I know. But you know, there aren't a whole lot of things. Yeah, I know. It looks like it's all over. Unless I find another path, I'm sort of at a deadlock here. Sissel? Is that Missile? Missile, have you come to bail us out? Help me. Where are you? Find me. Before I'm carried away. He's a leaf! What's with that frail sounding call for help? He's here somewhere. A friend of yours? Yeah, a little guy that looks a little fragile, but he has a strength that will surprise you. But he's asking you to find him, and before he's carried away, no less. But I'm almost out of time. Should I look for him? Absolutely. Where is he? Dude, where are you, buddy? Oh, he's there, look. There he is. Sissel, here I am. Hi, Missile. Oh, hey, it's you. Missile, what are you doing there? Do you really have to ask? Seriously, you really got it going somewhere? No, that's okay, never mind. Anyway, I need your powers. Will you help me out? Of course. Here, let me come and join you. Yay, little buddy. Nice. Okay, here I am, Sissel. Now maybe things will flow in a new direction, even though the flow of the sewer is a little bit stinky. Oh, we've changed fate without even doing anything. Okay. We are very close to fucked, though. Let's just be real. We're just gonna get out of the way. And then... Hang on, they had something to say. Sorry. Okay, let's stop that explosion. No, we can't do that. Okay, let's take her the man in red then. No, we can't do that either. We can't do this, we can't do that. What can we do? Absolutely nothing. Well, let the explosion happen and we'll rescue the old pigeon guy without the man in red noticing. You and your powers are the key to all of this, Missile. I know, but I don't know about that, but I'll do my best. We're talking about a matter of seconds. We can't miss our chance. Okay. Let's see, what can Sissel do? We need something that looks like a door. So perhaps if we move him out of the way and I switch over to me, can I reach? No. What about... Oh, I was hoping the dynamite might look like something. Oh, hang on, look at this. How do I... There must be something I swap this with. I need to swap it with the door, but I can't. Ball, lamp, telephone. That's what I need to swap it with. Sissel just doesn't have enough reach on things. Those sneaky guys are making a fuss about something. Sissel, my animal instincts are starting to surface. If you mean you want to chase them, I think you'll have to be allowed to do that. There must be some kind of rat feast in that trash can. Those things usually make a bigger commotion than that. A bigger commotion, eh? I can't reach anything. Like, generally, I can't. I can't go anywhere. I'm stuck. I don't understand. I'm just gonna sit on this can and hope that they make a bit of noise or racket. Come on, guys. Do something. There's nothing I could do unless they knock over that thing. Because I can't reach. I can't reach anything with Sissel. Sissel's completely useless. Professor, look out! I don't know what I was supposed to do there. I couldn't swap the lid because I couldn't knock over the trash can because there was nowhere I could go. Nowhere. So I had to save you without the other... Yeah, I know. At the moment of truth, just as explosion occurs, we can do it, Sissel. I know we can. The key to success here is a little doggy's powers. I know that, but I don't understand what I was supposed to do. Like, as I say, as Sissel, I can't reach anything. Let's see, is there anything I can swap with these guys? I can't swap these because I can't reach. I don't want to talk. Perhaps if I move Sissel over here and go back into Missile. No, I'm just shy of reaching anything useful. Okay, cancel. Let's just swap him. Can I put him over here for a second? I'm going to put him over here for a second. You'll see why. I'm trying to move him out of the way. Just for a brief second so I can move myself out of the way. Switch back to Sissel. Go up here. And I can touch over here. Let's do anything? No, I've just got longer reach, but I don't see anything I can do. I don't know. There's literally nothing I can do. I don't understand. I'm really confused. Just because, as I say, I don't see anything I can switch to make those rats make a bigger commotion. Like they said, those rats usually make a bigger... Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. Would you look at that? Now they can get in there properly. Oh my god, we are idiots. Or at least I am. Look at that, they can all get in now. Now that's what I call some proper commotion. They're making that trash can dance. To be told the truth, I feel a bit like dancing now myself. It's getting harder and harder to hold back my wild instincts. What a dangerous bunch. Now I see. Now we need to hop onto here. As these guys are gonna knock that over, hopefully. Yes. Come on, knock it over, come on. Come on. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted. Keep going. And then we're gonna swap these. Sit on this. Cancel. Hopefully that falls over. Yes. Nice. Okay, and now, when the vital time comes, we can't do it just yet, we gotta wait. I swear if we do it now, we're gonna get caught, but okay, swap. Look out! There we go! Yes! Yes, we've done it! We saved the pigeon doctor! We saved one life today! Cabin alien's getting a bit fucked up still, but it's all good. We've done it! You idiots. Sorry, little pigeon! You're an idiot, Sissel 2.0. As for you, Inspector, I have a little job for you. I can't move. I think I have 4 or 5 broken bones. Tough shit. I don't mind. It won't prevent you from manipulating you. It might make it hurt a little bit more when I move you, though. Quite a bit, actually. We are such a psycho. Damn you. Pigeon, don't give him away. It's Pigeon, man. He's going to give you away. Yay! We saved one life. Woo! I can't believe it. You lot actually pulled it off. Sorry, Inspector Cavanagh. I couldn't do anything about it to help you. And here I am, poor broken heap of arms and legs. But no matter, I enjoyed the show. The magic disappearing act, that is nothing like it, baby. Yeah, except, unlike a normal magic trick, I'm the one that managed to vanish without a trace here. Updated the phone book. Woo! Updated it. We did it. We did it. We're a pro at this game. I say that really confused by the time. Oh, wait, we had to stop celebrating. He's gone all somber. What's the matter? You look like you'd rather be dead, not that you aren't. I was just remembering the fact that right about now, the real me is giving that poor Justice Minister a real fight. On the phone call, yeah, he was pretty upset. Excuse me, Sinister. You really shouldn't be mean like that. And what's this lively little creature? This is Missile. A little doggy. It's a warrior who keeps Camilla safe. Or he would be if he was actually still full alive. Camilla. God in heaven, what a terrible thing. That poor little girl taken hostage. It's a cool twist of fate indeed. Wait just a minute, Miss Cornelia is a hostage? Sorry. Yes, we're sorry, little warrior. Miss Cornelia, a hostage? What's a hostage? Oh, bless him, he doesn't know. Anyway, Inspector Cabernalia, it's time to save your life now. But you couldn't get very far when you tried before, am I right? But this time it's different, right, Cecil? That's right, with us working together, it's a whole different situation. We'll save the Inspector and White, and then we'll go rescue Camilla, okay? Okay, let's hurry up and get through this. That's the only thing he cares about. I couldn't care less about this guy. He's like, Camilla, gee, kids, you're making me feel like an afterthought. Well, that's because you are. In that little doggy's heart, there's only one little lady. That's all that matters. Alright, let's get started. Inspector Cabernalia is upstairs, so our first step is to get up there, right? Cecil, I'll go up first and wait for you. Well, aren't you an asshat? Hey, doctor, do you want to give me a lift on the telephone? Okay, lovey-dove, we need your help. Carry this measuring device upstairs. It has Mr. Ghost in it, so don't drop it. Thank you, Pigeon Man. I appreciate the lift. No. Thank you, Birdie. Let's see. You've got a great little pigeon. I better get up there before this little pigeon's strength gives out. Missile is waiting for me. I better hurry. Absolutely. Let's hurry up there. So I don't know what we're going to do. There you are, Cecil. Shh, Missile. He's going to catch me. Sorry for the wait, Missile. Not that long. 4 minutes from now, the inspector will be killed by a gun. You just jump in there and stop him from firing, would you? Sigh. There you go again with that stuff. Besides, it doesn't make any sense. If you stop him from firing, he'll just kill you some other way. Wait a minute, that sounds familiar. Yep, same situation as mine. Your best bet this time around is to allow him to shoot and then save Cabernalia without him noticing. Phew, it's even worse than last time. Anywho, jump in there and do something. Stop telling me to do something, man. Why don't you get your own ghost powers and do something yourself? Huh? Did you ever think about that? No, you didn't. Don't forget, whenever you want to use my powers, yeah, I know. We've got to find something that looks like a bullet then. Let's see. Can we have a chat? We can if we connect this way. Talk. Let's see. So, Cecil, could you explain something to me? Exactly how did that man in white die? He got shot with a gun. Gun, huh? I always wondered about those things. How come people die when they hear a loud bang? Why do they? I don't remember. Oh, brother, I hope I never lose my memory. Mr. Whitecoat here died because he got shot with a bullet. A bullet? A little lump of metal, it proves fatal when it gets lodged in his head. Ah, I get it. It's like a little tiny mino, right? Yeah, I guess. Something like that. Different shape, though. In that case, I ought to be able to use my powers on it to save the man in white. Hey, good news. Hey, Whitecoat? Anybody here just call me Cabernalia? No, no one's going to, buddy. Let's see what we got. A knit hat. Microscope. Photos. I might just chill out over here. I'm just gonna watch. If I watch, then I can see what happens, basically. I don't think Cecil needs to do anything because I can't rock this helmet, because if I rock this helmet, then yeah. There's nothing I could do. I could open and close the lid if I want to. Alright, we're just gonna chill out and see what happens. Oh, did you see that? The bad Cecil turned around. Do you have to call him that? I mean, it's true, but yeah, it's our chance to try some ghost tricks. This is the only time he takes his eyes off me too. If you have something to do, do it now. This time to take a few steps towards saving the inspector. I honestly am just generally just happy just to sit here and kind of like swivel the desk lamp. I don't know why I want to turn around. I'm just gonna wait here. I literally have no idea what we can do, so we're just gonna chill out while he gets all grumpy. Badster saw me, is just gonna stay up there, and he points his fingers. Yep, that's okay. We're all right with that. We can live with this. I got nothing to say to you. You never listen anyway. Okay. He's down for the count here. He rolls back. That's okay. It takes him a second. We don't really need to do anything. If we're gonna wait till the last second anyway, we may as well see what's gonna happen. What am I saying? Yikes! I'm a little scared right now. Why didn't he die? Because he's already dead. He died 10 years ago. I knew full well he wouldn't die if I shot him. Why did you do it then? Time's almost up. Let's end it. Enough chit chat. But now the situation has changed slightly. At least a split second. These last split seconds are our chance. So I'm gonna swap over to the doggy. So doggy's got. I can't see anything that looks like that shape. The stool is the stool. So we're just gonna wait. Just gonna wait it out. A 0. Can we not do anything here? There's another condition to my deal. Yep. He's going to shoot. It's too late. Again, I'm going to die again. No, wait. Our chance is coming up. The last split second, right? Leave it to me. Go. Put me in ghost mode. Come on. Would you look at that? The bullet is hanging in midair between the gun and the inspector's forehead. Now's our chance. I'm here in the bullet right now. Let's swap this little thing with something else. But what? It's our only hope. There's got to be something here with the same shape as the direction of the bullet. This helmet? What does the bullet even look like? Hurry now. Swap it with the bullet. It's okay. There's got to be something in the same shape. Okay, fine. Can I angle it? I'm trying to angle it. Here, if I just hop onto here and... Oh, God, I can't angle it. There we go. Swap. Sorry, he's been irritating me the entire time and I hit him in the face with a hard hat. Is he dead? That didn't go well. We tried something what we could, but that just made things worse. Not nice, kids. Not nice at all. You put a dent in my lovely mask. Ah. I guess we better look for something to swap it with. Damn it! Oh, that makes me happy. Oh, vengeance. Vengeance. Come on, birdie. A little higher, please. Thank you. Okay. We're gonna... Yep. Cool. What I want to do is I want to wait for this. Because what I want to do is I want to get on that trolley when he rolls back. See, he rolls all the way over there? I don't know whether I need to be on there or if Missile needs to be on there. So that's what I want to do. Because he's not looking at us at that point. So what I've done is I put Missile up at the top. Because he's closer. We're going to go this way. We're going to roll this. He's not paying any attention to us. We're going to go up here. We're going to hopefully rock this off. Yes? There we go. That's exactly what we want to do. We want to do this. We want to roll it back as fast as we can. We then want to make sure that we're not on it. Swap these around, I reckon. There we go. Sugar, it's fallen off. Oh, wait a minute. I feel like we've messed up. What we should have done is we should have swapped it with the hard hat straight away. God damn. Okay, time to restart. Right there, Missile. I got a plan. Okay, seeing as we can't hit him in the face with a hard hat, which is unfair. I was hoping his... You know what? It will roughen up his pretty face a little bit. Won't be so spotless then, will he? Okay, now I can switch around, swap these around, get these ready, and now hopefully that hat hooks on there. Yes, it does. So there we go. Well, would you look at that, right on the hook. I love knit hats, so warm and most of all soft. Hey, now that I'm looking at it, that hat looks the same shape as the helmet you just knocked down. Ha, I thought so. There we go, we have done it. And then we're just gonna camp out on here for a bit until this goes down. We don't need to stress, we got this. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. It's less intimidating when you've heard it 6 times. I haven't actually heard it 6 times, but I've heard it enough. Yep, we know. Yep, let's go. Swap. Is that nice enough for you? Nice and soft. Did he not notice the hat? He mustn't have done. I don't think he noticed. Looks like you pulled off another magic disappearing act. Yes, I did! And now I say again, I love knit hats. So warm and most of all soft. Did I do alright? You did perfect, Missile. You did wonderful. You deserve a doggy treat. You do. You saved another life, and I'll keep doing it too. Over and over. Woo! Yes! Let's get pumped and hyped, guys. Woo! Gave me all the answers I've been looking for. All our research these past 10 years pales in comparison, right, Professor? So you two were working together. That's about the size of it, yeah. Who would have believed the story about a manipulator? So we pursued it ourselves, just the 2 of us. I'm quite a crazy character myself, after all. Okay, let's hurry back to our time. We have to rescue Miss Camilla. You're right, Missile. And there's a certain guy I have to follow too. Exactly. We had to go rescue Miss Camilla. We can leave that up to Missile, seeing as he's no longer a leaf in the literal wind. He can get like a piggyback off one of them and go off. Go save Miss Camilla while we go hunt down this guy. You're welcome, by the way. After completing his revenge on Inspector Cabernalia, the man in red left, and now a new story is about to unfold in a new present. Kick him in the foot, please. How are you feeling, you old crazy character? Please kick him, please. I'd love it. No? Aww. Hey there, Professor. We're both alive. I see, yeah, nothing like it, baby. But I don't know if I'm getting old or what. I've got a few extra pains here and there because you've got broken bones, buddy. It used to be a little thing like an explosion wouldn't bother me. Yeah, right. Like I'm going to believe that. So what? The guy in red is gone, eh? Just in case, I post a special investigations unit all around the building. Let's just pray the boys come through for us. Like they did come and rescue you. I don't think he's going to be able to get up. Nope. Ugh, that's gonna hurt his ego. Damn it, you picked a bad time not to listen to me, body of mine. You're injured, dude. Take a break. Well, it looks like the both of their deaths are erased. Unfortunately, in this case, the Inspector and I can't call it a complete success. But in any case, these two have the information I need to start tracking the manipulator. I better talk to them. I was going to anyway, so let's start this convo. I don't want to talk to Missile, though. I like Missile. I want to talk to Missile. Let's have a chat, Missile. Alright, Sissel, it's time to go out into the big wide world to rescue Miss Camilla. Hold on a minute, Missile. I have to talk to these two first. Okay, I understand, but just know one thing. I'll go where the wind takes me, quite literally. This little doggy's trying to put pressure on me. Damn. Alright, Missile. Jeez. Alright, fine. I'll have a chat. If I knew things were going to end up like this, I would have tried to die in that explosion, baby. That way I could have been dancing after the big red, but why now? I might be able to raise deaths, but it's true I can't do much about injuries. But really, you shouldn't talk that way. You really shouldn't, dude. Value your life, because you never know. You might never come across this ghost, and then, yeah, we don't want to think about what will happen to your body. Yeah, I suppose you're right. I just hate feeling so helpless. Well, at least you're not as helpless as me. Nobody's brought me back to life. He was right there within my grasp. All our plans were resting on tonight, and then this had to happen. I guess he's thinking his spotless record. It's not too late, Inspector. We still have a chance. Maybe I can catch him. So, you're right. That's not a bad idea. I'll cooperate with you fully. Go ahead and fire away with any questions you like, Mr. Ghost. You got it. Let's go with the spotless record. Spotless record of yours, is it really that important to you? Of course, baby, in some ways it's more important to me than my life. Than your life, eh? After all, it's because of my record that I'm able to get my hands on all intel as a head of the Special Investigations Unit. I guess that's definitely handy. And because of my position, I get to direct all aspects of the investigation into the manipulator case. That's true. The manipulator case, that's why you cared about your record so much? Of course, why else, baby? I just never could believe it, man. Joel shooting Alma? I didn't care what he confessed. There was definitely something more to the story. Some secret. I did everything I could to climb the ladder, everything in my power, and then I finally found the answer. It took 5 long years, though. The manipulator, he was going to prove that Joel was innocent. What incredible determination. So, manipulator. We first found out about the manipulator's existence during a certain overseas communication. Overseas communication? From a national security purposes, the country keeps tabs on the communication networks. The particular communication was making a deal with a certain foreign country. He said he wanted them to buy him and his powers. That's how we first heard of him, of course. We didn't know what he looked like at the time. In order to prove these powers of his, he gave them 2 predictions. He foresaw 2 completely preposterous, impossible cases. The case of a man who sang national secrets during a live rock concert broadcast, and a case of a man who would take the chief commissioner hostage in his own office. Those 2 inmates at the special prison, eh? Yeah, so this guy manipulated them both, did he? We kept tabs on their communication and launched an investigation, and then finally we pinpointed where we were going to meet tonight and staked it out. Those 2. Restaurant, the chicken kitchen. The manipulator plans on leaving this country tonight on a submarine that belongs to the other country in this deal. Submarine? But we haven't been able to find out where it's going to surface. It's terrifying to think what would happen if his powers were to fall into their hands. Right, highly unlikely they'll use them for peaceful purposes. Exactly, they probably wouldn't. I mean, this guy doesn't really seem peaceful in himself. And now that they have their little girl as a hostage, Camilla, we have to stop him before he leaves the country. Let's go with revenge. The guy mentioned revenge. Revenge against people who stole his life away 10 years ago. He's a fool. The only one who made the decision to take that little girl hostage, he wound up dead. He only has himself to blame. But what about when he said this? I was murdered by all of you. Detective George who forced me into a corner, Leanne, the girl who was playing in the park, and finally Inspector Cavalier. If you hadn't done what you did, I never would have pointed a gun at that kid. What did you do, buddy? What did you do? Yes, 10 years ago on that day, the Special Investigation Units were working on a certain big case. We halted a young man, an important witness to our investigation, and then I made 2 very stupid mistakes. What? What mistakes? Detective, I'm telling you, I don't know anything about it. Fine, you're under no obligation to talk, of course. But if you don't, the Special Investigations Unit can make the rest of your life a living hell. So you threatened him. Put him in a position where he felt like he had no choice. I'd just been assigned to Special Investigation Unit C. They didn't share much info on the big cases with a newbie like me yet, and I wanted to impress them. It was only supposed to be a simple matter of taking a statement, but I was too green. I pushed him too hard, I drove him into a corner and made him lose all hope. That was my first mistake, yes. That was your first mistake. A man without hope will do anything. And I'm not just talking about men, I mean all of mankind. And then I made another mistake on top of that. Oh God. Come in here, got a minute? The chief wants to see about your report, so he left him unattended. That's it, I'll be right there. You left him. You stay right here and be a good boy now. You idiot. And that's when I did it. I left it behind in the interrogation room, my gun. You absolute buffoon. He used my gun to escape. What he said is true. If I hadn't made that mistake, he never would have had the gun to point at Leanne in the first place. You absolute banana. There's one thing I just don't understand. If he was so determined to help Detective Joel, Why did you put him back in prison? Yeah. That's an easy one, baby. Escaping from prison is a crime. So you're trying to prove he's innocent. So if he commits another crime, he's going back to prison anyway. So you're trying to prove that he's innocent and he's spent long enough there anyway. I wasn't about to help him commit a crime after spending 5 years trying to prove him innocent. Exactly. And he himself asked to be executed, you know. As a man of law, I had to make sure the execution was stopped legally. And that's why I brought him before the Justice Minister too. I needed to buy as much time as I possibly could, baby. So that's it, eh? Okay, fine. I'll take back some of the things I've said. But there's one little unfortunate result of all of this. Liang completely misunderstood your intentions. Ha! What a little misunderstanding. My baby will come around, give it time. But there's one more important thing to do with our time tonight. Find the guy in red. Do I know how to talk to the doctor, or is he... Mr. Superintendent, do you mind if I talk to you for a minute? I haven't always been a junkyard superintendent, you know. I used to be a part of the police. Police, huh? Not as a detective, but as a medical examiner. I investigated victims' causes of death. 10 years ago, I was asked to autopsy a strange corpse, hit by a meteorite fragment and died instantly. That's what the police report said. There were no signs of life. He was definitely dead, but I never filed an autopsy report. Because the body was gone. That's because the corpse suddenly vanished, leaving behind only one clue. An unusual corpse. I bet that's what I've been chasing all night. Yeah, we've been chasing a shadow of who we thought we were. Could you tell me more? Yeah, sure. Sorry. I have an interest in you recovering your memory and finding out your true identity too. Let's go with the unusual corpse. That's the only way I can describe it too. It was an unusual corpse. He was dead, alright, but no question about that. But there wasn't a scratch on him. Not a scratch, but I thought he was hit by a meteorite fragment. Don't understand it any more than you do. Oh. How odd. That is strange. Strange is definitely a good use of word. I was completely bewildered, but when I tried to autopsy, I was even more puzzled. I couldn't perform the autopsy. You couldn't? What do you mean? The scalpel went in, but I couldn't cut. As soon as I tried to make a decision, it would heal up in the very next instance. And that's how it went, and no scarring or blood either. Oh. Damn. Dude's unlocked immortality. And I never had any chance to solve the mystery. That's because the corpse up and vanished on us. The morgue is well guarded. Nobody could have stolen that body, but there's one way the corpse could have disappeared. What's that? He got up and walked out, did he? No one would believe you if he said so. But in this case, it's very likely he did just get up and walk out. Yep, there he goes. It's like the start of a bad joke. What happened to the corpse left in the morgue? It grew legs and walked away. It got up, opened the door on its own and walked out on its own. What? He was dead, but he wasn't dead. We saw it with our own eyes tonight. Not even that explosion could kill him, that is true. And he didn't even feel it when he slammed his fist on the stove. Exactly. This guy is very interesting. The girls are behind some data for some testing I did. I got some readings of some kind of radiation coming off that body. Radiation? Probably from the meteorite. I used all kinds of instruments, but I couldn't determine exactly what kind of radiation it was. Something it's an undiscovered type from a world unknown. Wait a minute, could it be? Yep, it was coming from the meteorite fragment. I like how he's always had his pet pigeon. Like, pigeon's cool. Because he's got to be a quirky scientist. He can't just be like a dude. I went to the park and tested the spot where the meteorite fell, and just as I expected it, I detected radiation coming from the crater. It was the exact same pattern of radiation as that of the corpse. See, I knew it. I pieced it together. At the time, I thought he was some kind of immortal being. He would die only to come back to life. I wanted to research it all in depth, so I quit my job as a police medical examiner and committed to this, I guess. Several years later, I came to learn the connection between my research and a manipulated case, thanks to the arrival of this crazy character here. Oh, stop it now, Professor. Do you want to see me blush? He loves being called crazy. Oh my god, okay. Let's keep going. It was about a year ago, I'd say. Oh, so in the last year, they've made decent progress. Obviously, they've been researching it for 5 years, but still. This man in white came dancing into my research lab here. Dun, 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 dun. Is it gonna play his theme? Please tell me it does. Yeah! Woo! I heard there was an oddball here who's researching Temsky. Is that you, baby? He's one to call him an oddball, by the way, Carbonalia. You are an oddball too. Who are you calling anybody an oddball? I was investigating the manipulated case then, and then I heard there was a man who quit the police force to study the meteorite. When I heard that it was like a meteorite had struck me on the head. Oh, okay. My brain is slowly melting, just so we all know. At the time, we were just starting to get leads on this manipulator case. We didn't know who he was yet, but we knew he was communicating with a certain foreign country. In one of those communications, we heard the manipulator say this: "The source of my power is not of this world." So it's the meteorite, it's the source of his power. And that's when I put 2 and 2 together, baby. The manipulator case and the Temsky were somehow connected. Which also explains how 5 years ago he used his powers to manipulate a birthday surprise a little girl made for her mother. He added that gun to the contraption most likely by controlling Camilla. Oh my god, I didn't even put that together, but I'm glad these guys told me. How in depth does this guy's revenge go? Some contraption in the basement here. You built that to try and help Detective Joel. That's right. Joel and I worked together back when I was with the Force. I used the reports of his case to try and recreate the device, but there was just one part of it that I couldn't reproduce no matter how hard I tried. Camilla told Joel it did something it shouldn't have and made an impossible move. I added the part to the device I recreated. I put in the part that would allow the Cupid to rotate, otherwise the gun wouldn't fire. So that must mean somebody manipulated Camilla's contraption. As a result, we proved to ourselves that the manipulated case actually existed. Took you long enough to show up, slowpoke. Hey, baby. Sorry about the phone call. I must have sounded like a real villain. I hated to spoil your image of me. Of that cool cat inspector you've always looked up to. I wouldn't really use that. Yeah, no, I agree, Cecil. Once again, we're on the same page. I don't think she sees him that way. Is that really the image she had of him? No, not in the slightest. It would not be. My god, this chapter is long. I think it's the longest one we've done, even with me failing. I mean, even without me failing to do the saving the people. Inspector Cabernet, I'm sorry, I just heard you were chasing after the man all this time to try and help Detective Joel. The manipulator is such a dangerous character. I was hoping you didn't have to be involved. So that's why you had me arrested tonight, isn't it? Like I always say, if somebody's in the way, throw him in the slabber. Wow, dude. Wow. You say some things that really, you will get that spotless white coat of yours stripped away. Tonight, I really thought we finally had him, but my body gave out on me right at the crucial moment. It's like a cruel joke. Whoa, okay. But a joke is a joke, you might as well laugh. Joel? Oh my god, what the hell's going on? The minister called off the execution order. And while he was at it, he let the Detective go free until tomorrow morning too. What a generous man. That's pretty extreme while he was at it. Let's do this! Gang, let's go! Sorry I took so long to get here. You can leave the rest to me. There you go again. You've always been like that. You make everybody else run around and then you swoop in at the last second. Gold. Oh, that's his coat! 5 years ago, you left this coat with me just before you turned yourself in. I promised to give it back to you one day. Nice! That's his coat. There we go! Wow, he is ripped just from his back there. He is ripped, bro. He looks like really baggy in like his other shirt, but he is ripped. I've been waiting so long to touch Joel. Waiting for this day to come. I'm here for it. Thanks for not giving up on me, Leanne. Okay, I'm off then. Good luck, my old friend. Let's do this! Let's go! I'm all for it. Oh, and a pocket watch. This present you gave me is just what I needed, thank you. Glad you like it. Let's get on that. Should we take a lift with him? No? Nope, he's off. He's left us. You're not gonna catch him, lady. Cecil, are you there? No. You and I have to go find that man. I need your help. Will you help me with this? Sure, but how? We don't know where the submarine is and the phone line doesn't work. They use communication vehicles to make their calls. We'll get you hooked up somehow. You'll see. Could you wait here, please, until we do, please? Okay, fine. I'm counting on you. You better not take too long, lady. I've only got until dawn. The true self you're looking for, I bet you'll find it soon. I hope so. All right, then. I'm leaving Inspector Cabanaglia. He can't do anything about it. He's like, wait. Oh, never mind. It's almost dawn. I'm not who I thought I was. I'm actually further from knowing who I am than ever. But now I don't feel so alone. Yeah, we've got like a whole ragtag team of people. Each one of us, him or her for her own reasons, is looking for the truth. Together, I think we can shed light on these mysteries and drive away the darkness. But it's almost dawn. It is almost dawn. Can we find out before daylight? Before daybreak? Holy hell, that was a long chapter. Bloody hell. I need to breathe. I've been reading non-stop. I've obtained a new background. You can change the background on the display section under options. We've got 2 new backgrounds. Listen to music in the section of extras. Yep. I've obtained new illustrations. Yes, we're saving that. Bloody hell. No, we're not continuing. Oh my god. Every time I finish playing this game, I feel like my mind is blown. I really, really hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I am. As I say, this is a childhood favourite of mine, and I'm really, really, really happy to be able to bring it to you guys and play it again. As an adult, I can put so many things together. So, ow, I just punched my table out of my own excitement. I can put so many things together that I have not been able to do when I was a kid, and oh my god, it's so much better almost experiencing it for a second time. But my god, is my brain completely fried. It is way too late at night for this. I've been trying to keep my energy up, but also I need to go to sleep. So anyway guys, I'm going to call it there for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please don't forget to leave a like and maybe comment a little ghosty down below. If you're new and this is like my first video you watched and you got all the way over here, subscribe. I got plenty more content on my channel, and I will see you all soon. Bye for now.